At Floral Design Institute, we get so excited with the spring flowers. In this Flower School video, we'll show you how to make it long-lasting with natural mechanics, foam-free, with all your favorite spring blooms. As a florist, the arrival of spring flowers is a high point every year. After the cold winter with not as great materials, they start coming in. So when I was excited thinking spring, I went straight to the florabundance.com website and I started gathering beautiful blooms, ranunculus, muscari, forget-me-nots, don't you love them? Lisianthus, sweet peas, tulips, and scabiosa. A little bit of this and a little bit of that mixed together in a ceramic vase. The mechanics, floral netting. So it's foam-free, natural, which will make it very long-lasting. For a foundation, I'm going to start with a little bit of variegated pittosporum. The variegation picks up the color of the vase, adding unity to the design. Plus that lighter color of foliage is so nice in the springtime. So it represents fresh new growth. Then coming back and tucking in blooms. The sweet peas, such a strong stem, letting them come out a little bit longer. And over to the opposite side. Making sure that it goes into the weave so it stays secure. The tulips, they're a little bit bigger, so using them closer in, finding a hole that'll hold this one. It's not behaving, so you just kind of fuss with it until you find the perfect spot. There we go. Then the tulips, they're going to continue to grow, so tucking them in a little bit lower so that they'll grow with the arrangement. Angling just a bit. The scabiosa, you can use both the blooms and the buds so that I get a little bit of a delicate movement up through the center. The beautiful peachy coral of the ranunculus, tucked in, picks up a little bit of color that coordinates with the blush on the sweet pea. Putting two together, grouping them to make it a little more important. And then of course, bringing it around to the back side as well. I don't want it to be one-sided. Pulling the color through. Maybe adding in a scabiosa bloom. I use the buds, now coming back with blooms or two. Letting them come in. Adding that little darker color. And repeating. Bring it to the opposite side. And adding in, just to get the fullness that you love in the springtime. As a final touch, going back and adding in the delicate muscari, picking up that very Perry Pantone color of the year. A little bit of the forget-me-nots. Tucking it down, and then brightening with the white Lisianthus, breaking it down, feeding it in, so it fills in that center, adding a little bit of a glow from the center. The recipe, I sourced everything from florabundance.com. Started with a bit of variegated pittosporum. Really kind of broke down 2 pieces, but you could just use whatever. Then I had 6 stems of sweet peas, 3 tulips, 4 ranunculus, 3 of the scabiosa that included buds. Then I broke apart 4 stems of the lisianthus. And then I used about half a bunch of muscari and half a bunch of forget-me-nots. Mixed together, it is a breath of springtime. Springtime brings such joy to the flower world. You'll find many inspiring videos on our website, flowerschool.com. Just search spring and you'll be surprised how much you can find. If you have questions, you can reach us through there. But now it's your turn. Gather your spring blooms. Create a beautiful arrangement. Be sure to take a picture, post it on social media, and hashtag Floral Design Institute so we all can see what you do as you do something you love.